It is time.
It's a band. I really love this album. It's called Songs for the Deaf by Queens of the Stone Age. Do you listen to much of them?
I've been exposed to a decent amount, not that much. Couldn't talk intelligently about them. So
Okay.
bring it on.
Well, this is from 2002. Songs for the Deaf is a loose concept album taking the listener on a drive through the California desert from Los Angeles to Joshua Tree, tuning into radio stations from towns along the way, such as Banning and Chino Hills, excuse me. This album got a lot of critical acclaim on it because he switches up members sometimes. Josh Homme is the main vocal guitar guy that he's always standard in the band. Nick Oliveri is the bass guitar guy. This is the last time he played with them was on this album. He is also in bands like Turbo Negro and Moist Boys. I love that name. And also Winnebago Deal and Masters of Reality, so he's done a lot of stuff. Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighter on drums. And Mark Lanigan, who was in the Screaming Trees. All are here as Queens of the Stone Age with No One Knows from Songs of the Deaf on Galaxy Jams Reacts.
I love this song.
I do know this song.
Yep, I do too.
So there's like an epic bass breakdown in the middle, right?
Yep. That's great.
He looks like he's from System of a Down, the bass player.
Yeah.
The music video just gets higher and higher budget the more that it goes on.
One thing I really like about this band a lot, it's about the style of music too, a little bit of stoner rock, and just the kind of way that they do their stuff is, I love like kind of driving hard music, but the vocals are nice and sing-songy over it. It has a really, really cool combination, I guess you could say. It's like really driving underneath the cut, but the vocals kind of just flowing right over the top of it. What do you think, Kai?
Yeah. I think so too. I've heard the song a lot, but I've never seen the video to it, and the video is absolutely wild. It's just fun to watch.
Yeah. One thing I'm really, really digging that I think is so cool and unique about this track is that, well, first of all, like in the verse groove, right? Everything is so tight. Like there is not one moment where it's not completely locked in. And also the sounds are super dry. So in between all of these hits, it's almost like silence in between every little hit. It's just like boom, 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 boom. And there's no like, room sound or reverb or anything. It's such a unique feel. It's really cool.
I totally agree with you. And one thing I was thinking was how, like, for example, we were listening to that Kyle Hollingsworth song, right? But I feel like most of the allure of that song was the myriad of different pretty noises that we were hearing, right? And so you're hearing all of that ear candy. But this is missing all of that. And so the only thing that's keeping the song together and keeping the song going is good old-fashioned rock and roll songwriting. And then another choice that I felt was unique is that the drums, like the cymbals were like really, really soft, right? And so that also added to that staccato sound that you're talking about because
reverb.
he's playing the cymbals in those hits, right? He's riding the crash and beating the shit out of it, but you're really hearing that's like 10% as loud as it's supposed to be. You're just hearing the kick in the snare. And then I also noticed that Dave Grohl's choices is when he's doing fills, he's also not riding on the cymbals when he's doing those fills too, because it's kind of like they're all really making this like no frills platform for the singer to kind of come up and be the whole song.
Speaking of Dave Grohl, this also reminds you by watching the video part of it, how much he beats his drum. Like his force on his drums. I wonder seriously how many kits he's broken. Because
Sticks.
he
definitely
is just he annihilates them, but the
He's
sound
a
that
showman,
he gets on,
you know,
yeah,
and that's what it's
he's-
all about for a drummer. You
Yeah.
got to be a showman about
He
it.
is, to me, one of the best drummers out there. Not out there, period, of course, but as far as like a rock drummer, he's just so into it when he plays. Every time I watch him play, I just get excited and wish I would have studied drums.
Yeah, he does a great job, and I really think, especially in this song, he really deliberate, right? Deliberate choices that these musicians are taking, especially in like the post mix.
Right.
I think it's so interesting on how like much of a change that can be in like even the genre to form what the genre of the song is based on like what kind of like sounds they're putting on top of in post production what they're doing. And so again, it's like that, you know, like when you press continue, like listen to how the drums, like the cymbals are like so quiet, right? But you know, like the whole time is like beating the shit out of it just so they can get that like stomping, you know, driving force behind it. Like right here.
Yeah, they are mixed very quietly.
Right, it's so you can hear the guitar, you know, better, I guess. But it's interesting choice.
I love this part right here. Oh,
Getting
There it is.
really big System of a Down vibes from this whole song. I like how they made every person in the band a rock star in the video.
Oh, hell yeah.
he's like, yeah, I'm badass.
Right. They're like, give me your best shot. Look at the camera. Like he hits a deer and then falls in love with it.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
I haven't heard that song in forever. That whole album, I used to listen to it a
Yeah.
bunch, and that was probably my favorite song off of it.
No, it's a great album. Great band. If you like them, of course, they have a ton to listen to. And you can check out Josh Homme's other stuff like Caius is another great band. Eagles of Death Metal.
I remember I discovered them and was so excited about them, listened to them all day, and then at night I looked up when their next show was, and they played at the venue right next door the day beforehand.
You're like, no!
Missed it.
Yeah, I missed it, but
My life.
they're not really around anymore, are they?
You know, I don't know. I probably they keep, you know, playing.
No one knows.
No one
Yeah.
knows. There you go. I love that callback. That was so awesome.
Yeah. Oh my God, definitely.
Yeah, I mean they keep coming back and forth. You know, they all have other projects too. So I know like this band Failure, who we actually did a little test in the beginning of the show. But I saw Failure at the Norva, and the current bass player for Queens of the Stone Age, was the bass player for that band.
Cool. Yeah, all these guys, they're all like studio musicians and just hop around and
Right.
like chase where the money goes, right? So it's like whether the money's in this band or him playing in another band, it's like that, right?
Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.